Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Aladdin for Super Nintendo. Yeah, as you can tell, once again, I went back and got that gem, and ironically enough, I actually got it the first time when I wasn't recording. Yeah, you can imagine my frustration in not getting it off camera, off camera and not getting it on camera. But for this episode, it's going to be a lot more straightforward, which means that this episode might actually be even shorter than the last one. Well, that cutscene was short. Action! Alright, as you can tell, this is an auto-scrolling level. And if you know anything about things I hate in video games, that's one of my least favorite things. I mean, and I'm talking about like stuff in good games, not like, you know, games that are just plain broken and stuff like that. Alright, but yeah, there's a lot of lava going on here. The stage is it's actually really funny that you can fall in the lava and not die. It's generally not the case with most games I've played, especially not anything by Capcom. If you've played Mega Man games, you know for a fact that they like to make that instant death thing anyway. Anyways, yeah, as far as gaming goes, I think the only thing that I've picked up recently that I haven't mentioned before are... Oh, what are they? One of them's a reckless disregard of gravity, or whatever, and oh no, get it! Oh no, you kidding me? Yeah, I'm just gonna let myself die that time, just because I want to get it, because that one's just like right there. Anyways, another one was Beat Hazard. I went ahead and got the DLC pack since it was also on sale at the same time, so that means that I got... Oops. Okay, come on. Got it. Finally. Hey, I actually got it without getting hurt. And then I got hurt anyway. Bleh. Oh well. Alright, so, yeah, I actually tried to get the special achievements as part of the Steam summer sale thing, but I honestly thought they were, I mean, maybe I'm just missing something in terms of how to play those, but I thought they were really difficult. Particularly, well, I don't know. Oh yes, I also got Bit Trip Runner, since it was also on sale and had an achievement. Yeah, and particularly because the achievement was pretty easy to get. I played a demo of Bit Trip Runner before, the WiiWare version actually, and I thought it was fun, so I thought I might as well go ahead and get it on Steam. And it's ironically the only Bit Trip game that I think is like both fun, fun despite it being challenging. By the way, this stage right here, it's actually like really easy. Like I replayed this game recently, and I actually got it done my first try. It's one of the stages that, like, if you had this as a kid, you probably died here a lot because, you know, instant death and everything. But actually it's not that difficult. And look, we just got to the end. And there we go. Not hard at all. And I actually feel kind of bad if I were to actually end the episode right here. So I'm going to go ahead and play the next stage, because that was a little too short for my liking. Aladdin and Abu escape. He tricks them and steals them in the cave. Cleverly stole the lamp. Rubs it on his sleeve. A genie appears. all this happens, and Genie's just sitting there like, yeah, here I am. First he invites Aladdin to the lamp, which isn't quite what happened in the movie, but you know, it's still based off of that scene. So yeah, as you can tell, we're in Genie Land or whatever. It's kind of funny looking, don't you think? One thing I always thought was funny were these Genie platforms. You'll notice that... Crap. That freaking crap. Grab on the edge, they react. Stand on their head, they react. And I don't know if these particular Genie platforms respawn, but if you like die in certain areas, then Genie himself, at very least Genie himself will react to you dying. And it's actually kind of a funny look on his face. So let's... But yeah, here we go. I actually got that without dying that time. Alright, this is kind of a randomly generated platforming section. I mean, it doesn't always spawn the same objects, but it becomes a lot easier if you actually have the... Oh crap. That was lucky. But yeah, it's a lot easier if you have this thing right here, the floating thing. Now... Oh! Almost didn't see that. Got it. Alright, that's the first stage done. Excuse me. Now, you see what I mean when I said this game's kind of short? But, yeah, this is... yeah. Those balloons are actually kind of amusing to me, particularly in that you can pop them yourself, or you can watch them be popped. And of course they react to you grabbing onto them. Boing. That's an obstacle I don't really understand in this game. Like, are they supposed to be Genie spinning or something? I mean, I don't know. Yep. Anyways, I'm having a hard time trying to think of anything to say, particularly in that... I mean, the only thing that's really happened recently, in terms of anything, actually, there is one thing that's going to be happening soon. I might actually be getting... excuse me. I might be getting Sonic Colors for Wii soon, which I'm kind of excited for. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying it's good, some are saying it's okay, but I'm a Sonic fan, so, you know, I'd like to experience a new Sonic game that's good. Especially since, you know, excuse me, the Unleashed Night stages, or more infamous than that, Sonic and the Black Knight, which, from what I understand, has horrendous controls and is really short on top of that, and has a very small music selection. So yeah, that would actually be like the final nail in the coffin for me personally. I like having a wide variety of music to my games. Now, this is something I really think is kind of weird. I guess it's based off of that one scene in the movie where, like one part of the song, I mean, is that, like, you walk on his tongue. Like, there is one part of the song where Genie walks on his own tongue, like he spawns himself out of his own head. So I can't really blame the game for being trippy, when the movie itself is just as trippy, and during the scene this is based on. This is something... Oh, not yet. This is kind of funny. You can actually... Oh, I guess you have to go back here. Yeah, you can't go back, and if you fall down, you die. Reminds me of... Oh, what game was it? Oh, I think it was, yeah, I think it was Kid Icarus, where same sort of thing happened. If you go up too high, you'll die, for no particular reason other than the game doesn't have enough memory to show the lower half of the level. But I honestly don't know what these block things. I don't know what these block things are. I mean, I always assumed they were like floating books or whatever, because that's what they looked like to me when I was a kid. But most of the things in this stage are like based off of recognizable objects. But looking at them, I really don't understand what they're supposed to be. Particularly when you step on them, they go like, "Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die." And there's another heart container for us. Yeah, some of this platforming is like is rather varied, and I mean, it's a little bit challenging, but it's also like somewhat inventive in its design. I think it's pretty good. I honestly don't know how you're supposed to get that without the cloth. I mean, I don't know if it's impossible or not, but alright, this looks like a good place to stop. Might as well, because we just finished another stage, and I actually got all the gems, so there wasn't any substantial fail this time. So yeah, this has been part 3, which has stages 3 and 4, since 3 is way too short. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.